Ready to dive into something that might make you squirm a little? We're talking about public speaking today.
Yeah, it's right up there with spiders and, maybe doing your taxes for some folks.
I feel that. Public speaking, the thing that makes us want to vanish, but what if it's actually a secret weapon we could all unlock?
It really could be. And it's fascinating how common this fear is. It even has a fancy name, glossophobia. Studies show tons of people have it.
So it's not just me feeling like I'm going to melt into the floor. Okay, that helps. But seriously, why is it so scary?
It's not like we're facing a lion when we give a presentation.
Right. It's not a life or death thing, usually.
Well, our brains haven't fully gotten the memo about that. Back in the day, being rejected by your group, that could mean actual danger,
So it's like caveman brain freaking out about being kicked out of the tribe.
Pretty much. That fear of judgment is deep in us.
So how do we tell our inner caveman to chill out? Can't exactly offer him a smoothie in a podcast, right?
Maybe not. But it's about shifting that anxiety. Actually, a bit of nervousness can be good, like your body giving you energy to perform.
Okay, I'm intrigued. So how do we turn sweaty palms and a racing heart into, a superpower?
Preparation. That's your key. Knowing your stuff backward and forward, it's like a shield against those, I'm going to mess up thoughts.
So I should be able to explain it even if someone woke me up at 3 a.m. and demanded I know it all.
Exactly. That deep knowledge lets you speak with authority and passion, which makes all the difference. And hey, there are simple tricks to manage the jitters too. Try deep breathing.
Well, I breathe all the time, don't we all?
Of course. But when we're anxious, our breathing gets all messed up, fast and shallow. Slow, deep breaths. That's like hitting the reset button for your body.
Like a mini meditation before I take the stage. I can dig that. What else is in your anti-anxiety toolkit?
Visualization is powerful. Might sound woo-woo, but athletes use it all the time.
Wait, you mean picture myself giving a speech that gets a standing ovation?
You got it. Imagining yourself doing well, it basically creates a mental plan for success. Your brain starts to believe it's possible, boosts your confidence.
Like a mental dress rehearsal, but instead of flubbing my lines, I'm killing it. Love that. But what about when I get stuck in my head, worrying what everyone thinks?
That's where shifting focus comes in. Instead of those worries, focus on the value you're bringing to the audience.
Like shining the light on my message, not on my nerves. Takes the pressure off, I see that.
It does. And don't underestimate positive self-talk. Before you go up there, remind yourself of your strengths, your wins, your ability to handle this.
Basically giving myself a pep talk. You got this. You're awesome. Rock that presentation.
Exactly. Swap that inner critic for an inner cheerleader makes a world of difference in your mindset. But remember, it's not just about conquering fear, it's also about crafting a message that truly resonates.
All right, let's get into that. Because giving a speech that actually sticks with people, that's the dream. I've sat through enough snooze fests in my life. What's the magic formula to make mine stand out?
It's like you want to write a speech that's not a boring textbook, right? More like a story, one that people get sucked into and remember.
Oh, I love that. But how do I actually do that? Where do I even start?
Start strong. Grab them right away from the first word. Open with a question that makes them think, or a statistic that blows their mind, or even a personal story, something that connects with them emotionally right off the bat.
Ooh. So like a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Make them need to know what happens next. I'm all about starting strong, but then how do I make sure the rest of it lives up to that?
That's where the through line comes in. It's like the main theme, the message that runs through the whole thing, tying everything together.
The backbone of the story.
Yeah.
Holding it all up.
Yeah.
I can see how that'd make it more powerful, yeah.
Exactly. If you don't have that, it's just all over the place. People get lost. But a clear through line, that gives it punch.
Okay, strong start, clear through line, got it. Now, how do I end it? Leave them wanting more.
Call to action. Don't just give them info. Inspire them to do something with it. Tell them to go learn more, change something, even just think differently about it.
So it's like giving that little push to take the next step, turn inspiration into action. I like that.
Yeah.
But even with all of this, I still get nervous. What if I blank out or trip over my words?
That happens to everyone. The trick is not letting it throw you off. Honestly, most people aren't even noticing your mistakes as much as you are.
Really? It feels like everyone's analyzing every word I say.
Trust me, they're more focused on what you're saying, not how you're saying it. If you mess up, just acknowledge it and move on. And no need to dwell on it or apologize a million times. That just makes it worse.
Like ripping off a Band-Aid, just get it over with.
Exactly. And sometimes the best way to calm those nerves is to just focus on the audience, their needs, what they're interested in, what you want them to walk away with.
Make it less about me freaking out and more about connecting with them, sharing something useful.
You got it. And believe it or not, even something as simple as smiling can make a huge difference for you and for them.
Wait, so just grinning like an idiot will actually make me less nervous?
It can. Smiling releases those feel-good chemicals in your brain, reduce stress, plus it makes you seem more approachable, more confident, so everyone relaxes a bit.
Okay, I'm willing to try it. So smiling's good, but what about other stuff? Like body language, I know that's important too, right?
Oh, absolutely. Eye contact, posture, how you use your hands, all of that sends a message. Like standing up straight, making eye contact, that shows confidence, authority.
Yeah, I could see how slouching and avoiding eye contact would make me look less believable. But eye contact, that's so intense. How do I do it without feeling like I'm staring people down?
Think of it as connecting with individual people, not the whole crowd at once. Just make brief eye contact with different people throughout the audience. Make those little connections.
Like having a bunch of mini conversations with people in the room. I like that.
And a genuine smile helps a lot there too. Eye contact plus a warm smile, that builds a connection,
Makes it feel less like I'm being interrogated, more like a friendly chat.
Exactly. And don't forget your voice. It's a powerful tool.
So I shouldn't just talk in a monotone the whole time.
Definitely not. Change your pitch, your pace, how loud you are to emphasize different points. And pauses, don't be afraid to use them for dramatic effect or to let something sink in.
Like punctuation for my speech.
Yeah.
A well-placed pause can be really powerful, yeah. What about humor? I heard that's good to connect with people, but I'm always scared of, bombing or saying something dumb.
Humor can be tricky, yeah. But if you do it right, it makes your presentation so much more engaging and memorable. Know your audience and keep it relevant to what you're talking about.
So no knock-knock jokes unless they're about, the history of public speaking.
Probably not the best idea. And timing is everything with humor. A well-timed joke gets a big laugh. A bad one just flops.
It's all about the rhythm, right? What about using personal stories? I feel like that could be good to connect with people, make it more human, but also I don't want to overshare.
Personal stories are great, but use them strategically. Pick ones that are relevant to your message and that you're comfortable sharing.
So no rambling about my cat unless it's somehow related to the topic.
Probably not. But a good story can illustrate your point, make it more relatable, even add some humor or vulnerability.
Like letting them see the real me, not just the person up on stage.
Exactly. That authenticity goes a long way in building trust.
So we've talked about a lot. Dealing with anxiety, making a speech that people remember, body language, humor. It's starting to feel like public speaking is an art, not just a skill.
There's definitely an art to it, but it's also something you can learn from practicing and from watching other great speakers.
Speaking of practice, what about rehearsing before a big presentation? I've heard everything, like practicing in the mirror, doing a test run with friends and family. What's the best way to prepare?
They all can work, actually. Like the mirror helps you see how you look, your body language, expressions, all that.
Yeah, like a preview of how the audience will see me.
Exactly. And recording yourself, that can be really eye-opening.
Ooh, not sure I'm ready for the pain of hearing my own voice, but I get it. Helps catch those ums and weird pauses and stuff.
It does. And presenting to a few friends, family, people you trust, that gives you good feedback, helps you get used to speaking up in front of others.
A low-stakes test run before the real deal.
That's it. The main thing is finding what works for you and doing it regularly. More practice, more confidence, more comfort.
So not about being perfect, but about getting better at the whole process.
You got it. And honestly, it's fine to be nervous. A little bit can even help you do better.
Like that extra boost of energy helps me shine.
Exactly. And remember, public speaking, it's not about giving a perfect speech. It's about connecting with people, sharing your ideas, making a difference.
It's about finding your voice and using it to inspire, to teach, to entertain even.
And that's what makes it so awesome.
I have to say, I feel way more confident about this whole public speaking thing now. All these tips and strategies are really helpful.
Glad to hear it. It's a journey, not a destination. Keep learning, keep practicing, and let those voices be heard.
I will. And to everyone listening who might be on their own public speaking journey, remember, you've got something valuable to share. Your voice matters. And with practice and the right mindset, you can become a confident, engaging speaker who can really connect with people and make an impact.
So take a deep breath. Don't be afraid of those butterflies. Go out there and share your message with the world.
And on that note, we'll wrap up this deep dive into the world of public speaking. We hope you found it helpful and encouraging. Until next time, keep those voices strong and those presentations engaging.
And remember, the stage is yours.